Raid Shadow Legends Stu here. We have a new fusion going on right now, and I took a sneak peek already. He's amazing. I want him. I want this guy, Harvest Jack. His abilities look super cool. 2 AoEs. We're gonna go over that in just a minute. Let's look at what we need here. So, time for a bone chilling fusion for those who are brave enough to summon him and do this. So on Friday, October 25th, which is today for me, Sunday, November 10th, a brand new fusion, Harvest Jack, will be available. All these ones we need right here are epics that you could already have. So they didn't make it too hard. They didn't come out with new champions and say, hey, you have to summon for all these new champions. Get these new champions. I don't think. These look... Now, obviously, they're not going to give you... They are going to give you this champion. This is the only one. This Firstborn, she's a Void. The rest of them are pretty easy. Haikatoon we got for free. She's going to be on a chase... champion chase tournament on the 31st. So I guess everybody's going to wait till the 31st to summon because... That's when we're going to go after her, and we need her. We have to have her. This dude looks cool. Harvest Jack. So to get the rest, you can get the rares through all the different events. Fuse them. Make sure you have the pots to do so. Make sure you have the chickens and fodder to do so. Because we are under a time constraint as always. Lady Esther, you might have her. You might have Haikatoon still at 5-star. If you took Haikatoon to 6-star, you can't use her at 6-star. I don't think it'll work. It wouldn't work last time. So let's go over and look and see what we have for the fusion. I also want to look at him at 60. I don't want to look at him here. It only shows us level 50 here. I don't know why. But see, there is no way to fuse her. We're going to have to get her through that champion chase event. So it does make her quite a bit of a paywall depending on how hard it is to get her when it comes up. We'll see. We will see how hard she's going to be. As far as these go, these champions as well, you might have already had. So it might not be that hard to fuse each of these, and you could get to work on a lot of them. I see right here Templar is available in the story mode. This guy might be as well, so there might be a few that you can farm. Yep, Harris. There looks like there's one of each that you can farm in campaign, no problem. The rest of them you would have to pull or get them through an event. Now let's go look at this guy. What is he? He's undead. I'm sure he's like undead or something. Demon or undead. I didn't look. There he is. Okay, so he's undead. Look at how cool he is. That smoke coming up underneath him. These little straw legs. And then if you look really close, each of these heads are of the starting character. We have Aethel right here. We have, what's her name? The other archer. We have Kale. And then we have Gaelic, which it's really hard to tell that he's an orc. Because they made his head pretty small. But that's an orc. So those are the 4 starting champions. He's got all their heads, which is pretty neat. And he just looks pretty bad, right? He looks like you don't want to mess with this guy. Here's the coolest thing. He is an HP attack champion. We don't have enough of them. Sir Nick is one of them that's really good. We don't have enough of them that are super good like this guy is. 26k HP and speed's good. Defense is good. All the rest is good. It doesn't matter. He does all his damage based off of HP. Let's get into it. Attack one enemy 3 times. Has a 35% chance maxed out to steal 1 random buff from the target. Each hit does. And then each hit also has a 35% chance to place a fear debuff for 1 turn if the target has no active buffs. So you're going to fear him. This chance increases to 100% if all buffs were stolen from the target. So if there was 1 buff on there, you stole it, right? Steal it. That means you get it. Then you're going to put a fear on them. HP based, just amazing. I love it. Here's the other thing. Area of effect, AoE, attacks all enemies. Attacks all enemies. 4 turn cooldown, 3 turn cooldown. I want this guy. Attacks all enemy, places a block buffs debuff for 2 turns on the target under fear. But even if it doesn't, it still removes increased attack buff from the target and replaces it with a 50% decreased attack. So somebody who's going to buff up in arena, we've got Arbiter, buffs up and puts the increased attack. We've got Gorgorab, we have Seeker. Any of those things will increase the attack to the party. You'll be able to hit them immediately then with this and turn that increase into a decrease pretty smooth. Remove any continuous heal buffs from the target and place them with poisons. However many continuous heals that you removed is how many poisons you will replace it with, all based off of HP on a 3-turn cooldown. That's going to be fun. All this is going to be so much fun. Okay, 4-turn cooldown. AoE again, attacks all enemies. Has a 100% chance to place True Fear for 1 turn. 4-turn cooldown. Places a True Fear for 1 turn, which means if they try to use their ability, 50% chance they will not use it, and that skill will go on cooldown. So really sweet. Also places a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns and decreases each target turn meter by 15% if True Fear debuff is placed. Okay, so you're not only going to True Fear them, you're going to lower their turn meter and you're going to slow them down. It then has a 100% chance to place a sleep debuff for 1 turn if True Fear debuff is not placed. Insane. This guy is crazy. Talk about fun. Molly was okay. Molly was there as like a carry to do things with. Turn meter manipulation. She could do things to increase the turn meter of your team, but she wasn't fun like this is fun, right? This is going to be fun. This guy is going to be a lot of fun. So let's go after him. Let's get him. Do whatever we got to do to get this dude. I just can't express how good he's going to be. He's just going to be so much fun. I'm definitely going to go try to get him because he's going to be so much fun. So let's look at the tournaments they have available for us so far. I want the 31st to come because for the rest of this stuff, I'm not really concerned about. To get 2,000 points, if you need Bulwark, is going to cost us the regular. If you summon a legendary, you get 500. An epic, 250. A void legendary, 650. So depending on your luck, it could cost you quite a bit. Or you could open up 2,000 mystery shards, right? If you had to open up 2,000 mystery shards, I did it before to get the other one. The Reliquary Tender, I finally remember her name. I opened up 2,000 to get her, so, or whatever it was, 1,500, 1,700. You can do it. It's not that bad. So get Bulwark if you need to start the fusion to get Bulwark to get those other champions. And then also here for this event, we need, what do we need on this one? So we get 2 more, but we need to do a Dungeon Diver. Okay, Dungeon Divers are never that bad because you can grind gear all the time. I don't think this is that bad of a thing, and it all depends on what kind of gear you can grab. So go ahead and get that done as well. Basically, I just can't stress enough that this guy right here is going to be worth it. Like he's really going to be worth your time to get into this event to get it. It's almost like having Sir Nick. If Sir Nick Fusion came back, obviously it wouldn't be as easy as it was back in the day with some uncommons or whatever else. But if he ever came back, you want to get him. So this guy, you want to get him. You're going to use this guy in a lot of places. Again, he's going to carry you. He's going to be able to carry you through dungeons as well because his cooldown here for his skill 2 and his A2 and his A3, 3-turn, 4-turn, you're still going to be placing block buffs, debuff, targets under fear. You're going to flip their increased attack if they have it and do this. I'm sure you're going to do good damage. And then as well, you're going to be able to true fear them, which is going to help you out a lot. And he's HP based. Oh yeah, what does his passive do? When attacked, decrease the duration of all buffs on the attacker. Finally, by 1 turn. Finally, another Void champion 3-star rare has this, and he's terrible. And I said, if any other champion had this passive that he has, they would be amazing. This guy has that passive now. Great. Man, I want this Harvest Jack. He is going to be fun. I can't wait to get a champion based on HP, does damage based on HP that has all these AoE attacks and everything because it's just so good. Anything based on HP, anything based on defense is what you want in the game, honestly. They're so survivable and they do so much damage. And this guy on top of that he's like a legendary plus just because we can all get him. He truly is. Just a fantastic champion. I just don't know what else to say. All I do know is that these people, if you have them, great job. Take them to 5-star. I'm going to take my High Katoon. Let me check my account actually, since I have you guys on here. I have her in Faction Barbarians. Please say, is that one of the other ones I needed? No, that's Alika. Nope. No. I don't know. Probably over here in the vault somewhere. She's 60 already. That means I'm going to have to make another one of her because they won't accept the 60. That's a real bummer. A real bummer. If you didn't get that already. So I don't know what else I have in here. You know, the thing is I know for a fact I've had another High Katoon, but I ate her because I already have one, which I should have saved, right? I should have saved. Stu learns a valuable lesson. Save everything. That's what you have to do. I knew it. I just never thought she'd be in a fusion because they always have been doing. You need to pull new champions that come out with to do fusions. Honestly, I would eat her. If the game would let me, they could take this 60 High Katoon. I don't use her, even though for Barbarians, Faction Wars, maybe. But they could eat her up and do it. But that's all right. I'll do it myself. I'll get it done. We'll do some stuff. Anyways, let's do a summons really quick if I have room. Just because there's a summoning event going on right now. Let's go. 10 times no whammies. Let's get all legendaries. Let's get 1 legendary. It's been a while. Okay, let's get the epics we need. Let's get a High Katoon. Just 1 epic. Can I just get 1 epic? 1 Royal Guard? 1 extra Royal Guard? Just 1 epic, guys. Oh, God. Is this Master Butcher? Is he needed for the fusion? He might be. Okay, we've got 4. We can do a few more. We can do a couple more to fill this out. Summon. Can I just get it? How come when I play my free-to-play account, I get non-stop epics on the free-to-play account, but when I play this account, I don't get any epics? There's something up. People have told me that they roll a new account and they get epics and they get legendaries right away on those accounts, right away. And I believe it. I think there's some skewed numbers when you first start playing the game to make it good, and then now you get back to the regular numbers here, and you're pretty much screwed. That's all I'm going to summon. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on this Harvest Jack? The dude is amazing. He's really going to be fun if you can get him. Is it something you need to do clan boss with? No. Is it something you need to do any content in the game with? Not really, but he's just fun. He looks like a fun fusion to have, something to play around with, especially for me. But if you don't need him for anything. You can't beat Spiders 20 with him. I don't know what you can go into. What affinity was he? I didn't even look at that. Is he? No, he's Spirit. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you could try him in Spiders 20. You could try him in we could definitely take him into Fire Knights 20 for sure, because he got a 3-hit on 1 and Fire Knight 20 is Force, so that'll be good. We can take him into Golems 20 and see how he can do. He'll do well there as well, I think. But that's it. I'll see you all in the videos soon. Please let me know your comments below and if you're going for a Harvest Jack or not.